say good Friday morning, October the 1st, 2021. To you, the nation, it's 8 a.m. Means it's time for episode number 73 of Just Talking Live, presented by your friends at
right here, Elite Realty Group.
Glad to be with you guys on this Friday morning. We've got an absolutely outstanding show that you're going to want to be a part of today. We got some good information for you, talking about making things a little more simple.
Yeah.
I love it.
Who don't want that?
I'm with you on this. I'm with you 100% on this. We're glad that you guys are with us wherever you're tuned in around the world today. We're glad that you have took a little bit of time out of your schedule, spending your morning on October the 1st with me and Dave right here for another
Can you believe
episode.
it? I thought about that this morning. Can you believe it's October?
It's flying. Like, you know,
It really
totally
is.
100% the year is flying by. I was doing some things in the business yesterday and had those very, very same thoughts. Time is flying by. We're just glad that it's flying by with you guys, man. Every time we go live, you guys show up and you show out, you do your thing. You're a big part. You're a whole lot bigger part of these shows that we do than I think that they know.
Yeah, Andrew said he wants to know where I got the pullover. This was
Yes.
actually Butch Jones.
Yeah, that was the
Butch
Butch Jones
Jones
days right there.
Gave me this pullover.
Yeah.
Handed it to me himself.
When they
He really
kicked him
did.
out, right?
Yeah, when he was leaving.
Yes.
He's like, hey, man, I don't need this no more.
On his way out the door, that's exactly what
Yeah.
happened again. So we're glad Andrew's here. Glad all of you guys are here this morning. What we want you to do for us when you come on the show today, say good morning to us. Let us know that you're here today. We would love to talk with you as we're just talking live today. Have some good stuff for you that I think will really be good. And these are like so simple. They're really so simple that you don't even think about them. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't even think about these things really when you go
This is
with
true.
it.
Number 2 yesterday, I said this out loud to myself.
Did you really?
Yeah.
I got you on this. It can sometimes, man, life as we know it can just like be a big blur. It just like goes flying by. You
It
know
really
what I'm
is.
saying? Like we don't understand who's on first, where we're going, what's next, or anything else. Well, we're going to give you some ways today. We got 18 of them. Who in the world knows if we'll get through 18? We could have a 3-hour show today if we want to have it.
Well, I've got a 9:15 appointment.
Let's
so
see
long
what
as we get to
happens.
this.
Let's see what happens as far as that goes. We're glad you guys are with us today. Do a couple things for us. We're going to give you an opportunity today also for those just tuning in to win some circus tickets. Matter of fact, we have totally forgot to draw for the circus tickets the other day, but we will do that sometime. Maybe later today. We'll just have 2 drawings. What do you think about that? Let's just draw for 2 today when we do that. So this list is going to help us today, okay, being more simplifying things that we all need to simplify. So we're glad you guys are here. Again, we're going to give you a chance to win, be entered into a drawing to win those 4 circus tickets. Corbella Shrine Circus, Knoxville, Tennessee, October the 22nd through the 24th. 5 different showings of the big time circus. If you've never been, it's a really, really good circus. 3-ring circus. You will like it. Trust me on this one right here. You want to take your friends, family, we've got you hooked up for that this morning. Give you the opportunity to win that. But what we need first of all from you guys is to help us literally.
I'm doing it.
Get this show spread around the world. We need to go out in the masses this morning. We need a lot of people to see us because we're going to try to help somebody today by simplifying your life, man.
Listen, we're giving away good information. We're giving away circus tickets.
True.
It's Friday. Let's have a good time.
I'm all 100% with you on having the good time. There's 3 big things we need for you to do this morning to help us out to spread the show literally around the world. Those 3 big things are the 3 big things Dave's doing right now. He's going to tell you what they are while I do those things.
So, as always, we need you guys to help us out. 3 big things is like the video, share the video, invite people to come watch the video.
Yes.
Again, this is part of the contest that Mike's going to tell you about. But so like, share, invite 5 people. When you do that, write in the box, I did it.
Yes.
Is that right?
That's it,
Okay,
man.
we ain't doing it special today.
That's it,
So
bro.
like, share, invite, write in the box, I did it. You'll be entered in to win the circus tickets. That's in Knoxville, Tennessee, Thompson Bowling Arena, October the 22nd through the 24th.
Yes.
Several different showing times. You can pick whichever one you want to go to.
Yes.
If you're not right here local and you can't get here but you still want to go, we'll mail you the tickets. We'll give you 4 tickets, right?
Yes, we will.
If you got a bigger family, we'll send you some more, but
Sure.
don't take everybody you know, your cousins, aunts, uncles.
Yes.
Yeah, don't take everybody.
But we want to send as many people as possible.
We do,
So you
we do.
guys
We got a
like,
bunch of tickets.
Share, invite 5 people. When you do that right, I did it in the box. We'll go back when the show's over and we will get a drawing. We've also got to do a drawing for Wednesday's real estate show, so hang out for that. There are going to be 2 winners. That'll be announced later on today. We'll let you know who that is. We'll contact you, get the tickets to you. Had a show on Monday, had a circus ticket winner on Monday. We're going to have 2 today, again, from our Wednesday show, and we're going to be able to do it today. We're glad that you guys are with us again, taking time out of your Friday morning. Hang out with us. We're going to have some good info for you today about making life just a little bit simpler. I have to start the show off by literally asking you who would not want to be a little bit more simple. Who would not want things to be a little bit more simple? I think that's the question that we have to start off by asking ourselves this morning, because it seems like to me, as you just alluded to a minute ago, and saying it's October the 1st, do we not sometimes, man, get in just a blur, a flyby? Life is complicated, life's hard, life's stressful, it's frustrating. You see all of those things that you want to say about life. That is the truth about all of those. If we could just change a few little things, okay? We've got 18. Now, I don't think there's no way we're going to get through 18, but who knows? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But when you look at it and you just ask yourself the question, if I could put 1 or 2 things into play, and it would make my life a little bit more simple, who would not want to do that? You know what I'm saying?
I know.
So here's what we're going to start out with, a question, all right? We're giving away circus tickets. Like, share, invite 5 of your friends. Write "I did it" in the box, okay? And then we're going to enter you into a drawing to win those circus tickets today. But if I would ask a question today about what are some things that you guys do when life gets stressful, life gets hard, life gets tough, and you say, I got to take a breath, I got to breathe, I got to calm down just for a minute. What are some of those things that you guys do that you could put in the box? We can help each other out today. Again, we've said this about this show. This is the most commented show that we have because you guys literally jump in and roll with this, okay?
Right.
But what's some things that you guys do that when life gets stressful and you feel like, man, you got everything in the world going on, what's some things that you do to say, I got to do this and simplify? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I got to slow down. I got to simplify.
That's what I do. I slow down.
We've got 18 of them. All right, we've got 18 of these today. Like, share, invite, comment. Episode number 73, Just Talking Life, presented by your friends at
Elite Realty Group.
Here we go. All right. We all know that stress is a major part of our lives. Okay, like it's a 100%. It's a major part. Worrying, we all do it. Right? True. We all do it. No doubt about it. True. We worry about what has happened. We worry about what could happen. We worry about what may happen. It just seems like, man, we get a lot of stress going on in our life. We get lost in this stuff.
Yeah.
We get lost about it. We get these massive worse feelings in our guts, and we just think about, oh my goodness, you know what I'm saying? Like, what am I going to do?
Right.
So we're talking today about things we can do to simplify our life. Here's number 1, all right? When it comes at you 1,000 miles an hour, and it isn't that every day for all of us.
Yeah.
Like every day, man, it's just coming at us as hard as it can be. When all of that stuff starts happening, when you begin feeling overwhelmed, when you feel the stress, when you know you got the problems, all those things, okay? This is not earth-breaking, shattering information, but do this, all right? Just breathe, man.
Yeah.
Take a breath for a minute, okay? I was telling Nicole yesterday, we was actually sitting out back last night, enjoying the nice evening, by the way. And we was sitting out there, and I was like, you know what? One of the things that I see a lot of people, because I help a lot of people in our business. I'm constantly helping people with different things and so on and so forth. And I was like, I don't know how many times I got to tell people, look, relax, breathe, take a break, man. Just step back from the situation that you're in, the circumstances that's bothering you, all that stress that you feel. Take a step back for a minute and breathe.
Yeah.
Just chill out for a second. You know what I'm saying? And when we look at it and we say we want to make life a little more simple, sometimes the best thing that you can do is take a step back, remove yourself from a situation that you are in mentally, I'm saying. Look, it ain't going to go away because you breathe.
No.
Okay? But it's going to help you calm yourself down, all right? It's going to help calm yourself down and say, I got this.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I got this. I can do this. Yes, it's overwhelming. Yes, it's stressful. Yes, it's a big problem. Yes, yes, yes. All of those things are 100% true. But if you want to simplify things a little bit in your life, instead of getting all in a tizzy, man, and going wild and going crazy and pulling your hair out and beating yourself to death over things, just take a step back for a second and breathe. Analyze, okay? Take those things and see if that will not help you. We're talking about simple stuff today. This isn't, you ain't got to have no money to do this. You ain't got to go see a psychiatrist. You ain't got to go do anybody, talk to anybody. We're dropping it for you here today.
That's what I was going to say.
Just
Everything on the list I looked at, none of it costs you a dime.
Not a thing, man. Not a thing.
None of it costs you a dime. You
just costs the brain, dude.
It costs
breathe.
the brain.
You know what I'm saying? Step back and breathe sometimes.
Right.
That's easier said than done. I believe we all
It is,
will
because
say that.
when you're the one in that situation, it's just, man, it's you got a lot of pressure, a lot of whatever the situation is. You got a lot of different things running through your mind.
Sure.
Just taking a step back and breathing for a minute don't really cross your mind a lot of times.
Well, it's going to calm you, man. Okay, it's going to bring your mind back to okay. Because again, we can sit around and look at this stress and these things that's causing life to become a blur to us and all this stuff. We can do it constantly. And really, the more we begin to pile that stuff on and we don't sit down and say, let's think about this, let's breathe, man. It's just going to continue to get worse. It's going to build.
True.
You know what I'm saying? I think a lot of people allow things to build before we really take that step back and we look at it and we allow those things to build, and it just gets worse. You know what I'm saying? It goes downhill from there.
Right.
It goes downhill from there. This is episode 73, and we are just talking life with you guys this morning. We're giving you ways today.
Talking with us.
Yeah, we're giving you ways to make life simpler. What's some things that you do when you feel stressed, overwhelmed, all those things is coming against you that you do to say, I'm going to simplify this, and I got to find the problem, okay? I got to find the solution to the problem. I'm going to simplify. The first one we've told you today is just step back and take a breath, man. Take a deep breath, gather your thoughts, gather yourself, and then move forward on whatever it is that you're having to deal with. Also, for those that have just tuned in, we're giving you a chance today to be a winner right here on this show. We're giving away 4 tickets to the Cabela Shrine Circus, Knoxville, Tennessee, October the 22nd through the 24th. All you have to do is like this video, share this video, invite 5 of your friends to the video, write I did it in the box on the program, the platform that you're watching us on. You'll be entered to win. We're going to draw for those today. Give some shout outs to some people.
Yeah, and we would also love to hear what's some things you do to keep your life simple. There's probably some of the things that you do that we're going to talk about today on the list that we've got to talk about.
And when you write I did it, don't leave us. Stay with us, man.
Yeah, stay with us. So let me see. Mark Kane said, hold on a minute. He said, I go to the farm and watch the sun come up.
I love it.
Just me, God, and my cows.
I'm with him on that. That's simplifying life right there.
Christina Steele over here said, I did it.
Yep, did it. Way to go, way to go, way to go.
Ramsey said, I did it. Let me see here. Over here on mine, we
got it going on now.
Jennifer says, good morning, all.
She also
says done, so she's entered. Dewey Michael Hall says, good morning, gentlemen. He said, a quiet man is a thinking man and has better options than a panicked one.
Just breathe, man.
Maxine Cole said, I did it.
I did it. We're glad that all of you guys are here today. Again,
Grandma Rose said, I did it.
Giving you a chance to win some circus tickets this morning while talking life with you guys. This is what we believe, okay? A lot of people, again, I say this a lot, but I really want to take this and say it because this is like true. We love to do this show because life, man, is something that I don't think none of us got figured out. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think we're going to be any of us sitting here today that we're the pros about how to deal with life.
Well, we're not.
Because life deals us a lot of curveballs. We're all dealing with different adversities and things in our life. But when we said, let's sit down and do a show like this, that we can slow down and talk to the people, we said there's more of people out there that you may have a better handle on something than I do and vice versa.
Listen, even the people that write the books, that put out the YouTube videos, that do whatever, they don't have the answer either.
No doubt.
You know what I mean? They're human just like we are. We go through the same life. They go through the same struggles. They got the same responsibilities. It don't matter, man. It don't matter.
I'm with you on this.
So, hey, Tammy, like Tammy said here, she said, sometimes I hide in the closet and just take a moment and pray alone.
Absolutely. No doubt about it.
Sometimes you got to.
That's right. That's exactly right. So we're talking to you today about ways to simplify your life, to make it a little bit more simple because we know that it's hard. We know it's stressful. We know all those things. Number one is, man, breathe. What do you got for number two, my man?
Number two is you need to do one thing at a time.
And this is what you told yourself.
This is what I said. I told myself yesterday.
I got you on that.
You got to do one thing at a time, because a lot of times you got a million different things that you got to get done.
Sure.
And you realize that this happens a lot. Everybody, I guarantee you, just about everybody watching this video can say that they agree with this right here. You've got so many things that you're doing that you got to get done. And you're trying to do a little bit of this one, 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 and before you know it, you ain't got none of them done.
No.
You've touched a little bit of them. So take your time, do one thing at a time.
True.
Get that done. For one thing, it makes you feel something because you got a sense of accomplishment.
Right.
You've done that. You've checked that off your list. But so many times you've got all this coming at you.
It's all the time.
So it really is all the time.
Constant,
it really is all the time. So. And that's different for different folks. But again, just try to do one thing at a time. Don't overwhelm yourself. A lot of times we make ourselves stressful. We make the situation more stressful because we try to do too many things at one time. So just do one thing at a time. This thing says you'll get better results and feel better and less stress by doing those things. That's absolutely the truth. One thing at a time, get it done.
There's always a pile of stuff to do. Like whether it's at the house, whether it's at your job, whether it's in your family, whether it's at, a lot of different places. There's always going to be a lot of things. And by trying to, again, do everything all at one time, it's crazy. You know what I'm saying? It's literally crazy as to how it can make you feel. And you feel so overwhelmed, you don't even know where to start. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You made this post yesterday, and I think it's relevant to say with what we're doing today. But you were talking about different things as far as housing goes, because that's what you do. But you said the best way to eat an elephant is one bite at a time.
True.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know if you ever tried to eat an elephant, but that's pretty big. You know what I'm saying? It's a pretty big deal.
Yeah.
Life gets pretty big sometimes. Do one thing at a time and see if it don't help you a little bit. See if it don't simplify things and slow you down just a little bit. If you've just joined us, you've got a chance today to win 4 circus tickets. Like the video, share the video, invite 5 of your friends to this video. Right, I did it in the box. We're going to draw for those winners after the show. We're on too many platforms to do it live, but we're going to draw and make somebody a winner today. We also have not drew for the winners on Wednesday, so we'll be drawing for 2 winners today. We'll post those results out on our Elite Realty Group Company Facebook page, so we will try our best to tag you in that to let you know that you've won. We'll contact you to get those tickets to you. Here's number 3, and then we're going to go back to look at what you guys are saying. We're talking about ways to simplify our life today. Number 3, okay, is literally, you said do it all, or do one thing at a time. Mm-hmm. I'm going to tell you, all that stuff that you got to do that's driving you insane right now, okay, all that stuff that's making you feel that stress, all those things that you got to do. How in the world are you going to know what to do and do one at a time?
True.
Unless you write it down?
Yeah.
Write down what you got to do, man. Write down what's stressing you. Write down what's bothering you. Write those things down. There is something about that does in our brains, in our psyche, in our feelings. To take you a sheet of paper, man. I don't care if you fill up everything on the paper. I don't care if you fill up front and back and need more. But there's something about writing down what you got to do and crossing it off the list when you get it done.
True.
Let's be simple here. It makes you feel accomplished. It makes you feel that I'm accomplishing something. I'm getting somewhere. This mountain of stuff that is bothering me that I know is out there that I got to do, I'm getting it done. Right. I'm making progress. I'm moving forward. I'm going somewhere. That makes you feel good. Versus, we sit around and we know we got all this stuff to do. We're thinking, oh my goodness, where do I start? We want to throw up our hands and quit. Mm-hmm. We don't even want to go nowhere. Write down what you got to do. As you do those things, cross them off the list.
Yes.
Cross it off. You're going to feel accomplished. You're going to feel good about yourself. It's going to bring positive self-vibe to yourself. Who needs some positivity in their life? Bring it yourself.
Yeah, and another thing that I think about when you do this is, again, we're trying to relieve stress. We're trying, so many times we've got so much stuff going on in our mind that I literally can't think of what it is that I've got to do today at 3
Don't even know what's bothering me.
You know what I mean? Like, I don't know what I got to do at 3 o'clock today.
True.
Because I've got a million things that I got to get done. Tammy said over here a minute ago, she feels like there's not enough hours in the day for her schedule. So that's what I'm saying. You take the added stress of this is what I got to do.
Right.
I'm thinking about those things.
Sure.
I'm thinking about personal things. I'm thinking about business things. it's
Got to
overwhelming.
get the kids to school. Got to get this done. Got to get dinner.
So
Got to get this.
It
all
becomes
that stuff.
overwhelming that this is just a way that, you know what? I don't have to think, what do I got to do next?
No.
It's on my list.
Here
I
it
wrote
is.
it down.
Here it is.
So now I know. So I'm taking stuff away from my mind.
Right.
So that's not something that I have to keep thinking about all day long is now, what do I got to do now? What I got to do next? What I got to do next? Make yourself a plan.
Sure. You know, but that also frees your mind up. I'm going to go back to your mind here.
John said we're talking about him. But I mean, that's the truth. That's a lot of it.
It's all of it.
That's a lot of, that's why
it's all of it.
Try that. If you've never tried it, try it. Write you at the beginning of the day, write down, this is what I got to do today.
Sure.
Like Mike said, for one, it's an accomplishment when you get to check that off. For two, you don't have to think about it no more.
Sure.
I've got a list that tells me right here, this is what I got to do.
Sure. Yes. You look at it. You look at it like this. Okay. This is what you got to say about it. How many times at the end of the day, okay, that we get ready to go to bed, and you've done a lot of things that day, but you're so overwhelmed that you can't even remember what you've done,
right?
And you feel like a total loser. I mean, I'm being really serious here about this.
It's true.
You feel like, what in the world have I done? I mean, what in the world have I accomplished? I ain't got a blessed thing done. You know what I'm saying? I have not done anything whatsoever that has helped me accomplish anything. Well, to be real, you probably did a lot of things. Now, if you're laying on the couch, you got bigger problems than writing it down. Okay, I mean, I'm just going to be honest with you. But honestly, all of us accomplish things through the day, but we don't know what it is because we're doing so many things, and it makes us just, our lives, man, are just so, they're so stressed and they're so hard and they're so all these things. But I'm telling you, we're making it harder on ourselves because we do these things. Number 3 is today, if you want to make your life a little bit more simpler, just write it down. Seriously, write it down on a piece of paper, cross it off, and watch what it does for you, okay? Don't take our word for this, okay? Don't take our word for this. Do it. Go with it. Get it done. Give him number 4, my man.
Number 4, I like this one here.
I love it.
This is on the list, but it's good. Number 4 is you need to do all of your food shopping once a week.
I love it.
Now listen, maybe this is a guy thing.
Okay.
There's nothing more stressful, I don't think, than going to a grocery store. I don't know where nothing's at.
Right.
I walk 5,000 steps in a grocery store.
I got you.
The beauty of it, now you can do your grocery shopping and pick it up. You don't even have to go in the store. That's great. But for me, it's a lot less stressful. It's also, I think it saves you money.
Sure.
Because now, how many times have you, okay, again, we're busy, okay? Everybody's busy.
Everybody.
So we got to cook dinner this evening, so I don't have nothing, so I got to stop at the grocery store. Another thing to add to the list, okay?
Right.
Where I can do that one time a week. I've got everything that I need at the house all week long. Mm-hmm. But, okay, I don't, so now I got to stop at the grocery store. Stressful. You go in there, crazy people walking around.
Sure.
Okay, you got to deal with crazy people. Take that off your list. You're starved to death because you got to get home and fix something to eat.
Yes.
Now you're spending more money because now you're in there. You're starved to death, so now you're going to buy Little Debbie cakes. You're going to buy everything that you walk past because you're starving to death.
It's going crazy.
Is it rocket science? No, but it's one little thing that you can do to, again, you're eliminating something that you might have to do at the grocery store every other day.
That's what I'm getting ready to go down that road.
You know what I mean? That's the truth. Some people do
it.
So eliminate that. Do it one time a week. You've knocked it out for the whole week. Now you know I don't have to worry about, do I have milk in the refrigerator at the house?
Sure.
You ain't worried about it because you know I ordered that on Monday.
I'm with you on this. How many times, okay, how many times do we look at this thing? All right, is it totally wrong with shopping every day? No.
No.
We're talking about simplifying today.
But you're right, crazy.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. We're talking about simplifying today. I don't know of. I think I'm going to open a can of worms here, but I feel froggy today. Okay, I feel froggy.
It's Friday.
It's Friday. Let's get some controversial stuff going out here. This ain't going to be controversial, but it's going to be a good topic, I think. I cannot tell you the last time, whether it's we've got it at the house, we're going to eat it out. I can't tell you the last time that I have asked the question, what would you all like to eat?
Right.
And anybody in my household gave me the answer to that question.
I know.
Now, you talking about stressing you out, brother. I like to eat. You know what I'm saying? I like to eat. Who don't like to eat, right?
Right.
Now, if you're having to sit around and think all day, what am I going to actually cook for dinner tonight? You can double that stress.
You can.
Because now do I have to get the posse to agree on what we're going to fix.
Right.
It's hamburgers or hot dogs. Well, I don't really like that. It's pizza. It's stew. It's spaghetti. I've got one that likes it. I got one that wants this. I got one that wants that. That's stress in itself.
It is.
And now we got to go to the grocery store and pick it all up.
True.
And then we get home, and ain't nobody wants to eat what we fix.
Ain't nobody wants to fix it.
Food is one of the biggest stress things that you'll ever see and be a part of in your life.
It really is.
Now, again, that's that. It's even that hard. Somebody give me a witness on. It's that hard when we say, okay, we're going to pick up dinner tonight.
It is.
What do we want?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't care.
Get that done, man. That causes so much stress. Do we get a blizzard or do we get a what? You know what I'm saying? We're talking about ways to simplify your life. And sometimes that's what I'm saying when we really take a step back and we breathe and we look at it, it's comical.
It is.
You know what I mean? Like we make it comical because now we're sitting back stressed and going crazy over what we're going to eat for dinner.
And starving.
Pick it out, all right? Have it at your house. Get it done, all right? Get it done. And that's exactly what you need to do today. All right, what number are we on? Okay, number 5. Here we go. Here's what I want to say to you. We're giving you a chance today to win circus tickets. We're having a big time. You guys are having a big time. We want to make somebody a winner here today. We're giving away 4 tickets to the Cabela Shrine Circus, Knoxville, Tennessee today. The circus is October 22nd through the 24th. To be entered to win those circus tickets, like this video, share this video, invite 5 of your friends to this video, and when you do that, write "I did it" in the comment box of whatever platform you're watching us on. You will be entered to win. We will do the drawing for that and the winner of the tickets from the Wednesday show. We will do that today and announce the winner.
Let me tell some things over here on the company page. Jessica Williford said that she did it, so she's entered. She also said, don't get too busy making a living that you miss out on making a life.
Sure.
We have big changes ahead of us in the future.
Sure.
Where we plan to enjoy life. Mark said grocery pickup is the best thing since peanut butter.
Yes.
Tammy Ramsey said,
yes.
oh my.
I'm with you, Mark.
Tammy said, oh my, every day I ask, what does everyone want for dinner? It's a battle daily. I work all day, you pick.
Yes.
Norma Jean said, call her. She'll tell you what to eat for dinner.
I got you.
She said, don't ask what they want. Just go pick it up.
I got you on this. Me and Tammy's on the same page, okay?
Yeah.
True story about it, man. Like, it's stressful.
It is.
We're talking to you today about small, simple ways to make your life more simple. Who does not want a more simple life? Right. I think every single one of us would like that. Here we go with number 5. We're having too much fun, so let's keep going. What do you say?
I like it.
Here's number 5. Stop trying to do things perfect. Stop trying to be the perfect person, man. Stop trying to make everybody like you. Mm-hmm. Stop trying to please the whole crowd. It's going to go back to dinner. You know what I'm saying? Who was that said, just fix it, they'll eat it?
Right.
Stop trying to be perfect.
Listen, this is true. So many times we don't do stuff.
Right.
Because we don't do it perfectly. We're all human beings. Okay?
I'm with you.
Everybody messes up. We tell people all the time in our office about doing these.
Like what we're doing right
now. Yeah. They're terrified, scared to death to do a video. Mm-hmm. We're not perfect. You know what I mean? We mess up. We don't have a scripted thing. We come here and we just be ourselves. We're just, This is who we are.
That's me.
So, I mean, nobody's perfect.
Sure.
Nobody is perfect. Dewey Michael Hall said over here on mine, he said the only guy who's figured it out in the whole world is his words are written in red.
True story.
In the Bible.
I'm with him on this.
That's the only person that's perfect, okay? So
no doubt.
Don't try to hold yourself up to those standards that you're going to be perfect every single day.
Sure.
Should we strive to be? Absolutely.
Yes.
But you're not going to be. So people limit themselves. They don't let themselves do anything because I can't do it that good. I'm not perfect at it.
I've got a real crazy story here, okay? What's the game that they got to do? Operation. They got the dude there and you got to get his
surgical table.
You got to get this right here out. This right here is a great analogy of trying to live life perfect, okay? I'm a pretty steady hand. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? I think a lot of us are. But you know, you got this just little fine little, everybody knows what I'm talking about, the operation game. You hit the thing, you know what I'm saying? Trying to get their heart out and all that stuff.
Right.
But what is it about something, you got to be perfect, man, to get down in there. Right. And what is it that when you get close to that, and you know this is all I got to do, but you get a little shaky. You start feeling a little bit of stress. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You get a little bit nervous. That's life, dude.
Right.
If you're going around trying to be perfect all the time, you're adding stress to yourself. You talk about draining You talking about complicating things. It's because we're all trying to go around and be perfect.
True.
Just be you. Go be you, man. That's what you got to do today is go be you. Go for good enough. All right? You are good enough. Every one of us are. I don't care who it is. I could go motivational on that. But do what you do, how you do it. You are good enough for it. Don't think you got to be perfect, man. We waste too much energy on trying to be perfect.
Yeah.
That ain't you, man. Go be you. It's
true.
Go be you. Give them number 6.
My number 6 is the deepest thing that I think you could start talking about ever.
I like it. I like
number 6 is you need to stop doing what you don't like to do anymore.
Ooh.
Now, I mean, listen, say that to yourself a couple times.
Yeah.
Stop doing what you don't like to do anymore.
But we tell people not to quit.
I know, but life
They good
changes.
stuff, man.
Life changes. You change.
Sure.
A lot of people are doing things right now
I love
that
this.
they absolutely hate.
I'm with you.
They
Hate it.
absolutely hate. Now, again, I'm going to say it, whether that's your job, but these people right now who hate the situation that they're in.
You're bringing it right
and
now.
that they're still doing it.
Sure.
You know what? I'm just going to be honest with you. There's more jobs out there that pays bills just like the ones you got. You might have to work a little bit more.
They're everywhere.
Yeah,
Now.
that's true. I don't know if you've looked. These things hiring everywhere.
They're going all over the place.
But listen, why? Why
Sure.
do you keep putting yourself through what you're putting yourself through every single day? If you hate something,
Sure.
get away from it.
Sure.
It is not good for your health.
Right.
It can't be.
No.
Sometimes you need to hear people say that, but that's the truth.
Sure.
Get yourself away from whatever the situation is. If you hate something, don't do it.
Yeah.
You are you, man. They ain't nobody got a gun to your head forcing you to do anything. If you don't want to do it, don't do it. You're a big boy, you're a big girl. Put your big boy and big girl panties on and get yourself out of the situation. That's the truth,
with it,
man.
I'm telling you.
I mean,
the
that's
truth.
true. People do
It's a
this
true
all the
story.
time.
It's a true story.
I've heard so many people, I hate my job. Well, quit.
Right.
Quit your job.
Sure.
I mean, that sounds crazy, but if you hate it that much that you can't have a life,
Right.
you know what I mean?
You can't be miserable.
That you cannot go through life miserable.
Sure.
You cannot. You get to do it one time.
Right.
However old you are, you're that old today, you'll never get that day back again. If you
Exactly.
hate your job, quit it.
Yeah, that's the comment of the day right there. I love it. Dewey Michael Hall. Just because life's a circus don't mean you got to be a clown. Dude, I love it. You know what I'm saying?
I love it.
All of these things, we got a whole bunch more here, but all these things, it's just little simple stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It really is. I really think we overcomplicate this thing called life way too much. We try to be perfect. We think that we got to be stuck in these kind of things. And we do these kind of things. And this is just simple stuff, writing things down, doing one thing at a time, taking a step back and breathing, looking and analyzing the situation that you're in. Those are the kind of things that can help every single one of us be better. You know what I'm saying? That's what you look at it and you say, what can I do to make it better? What can I do to simplify? Sometimes the simple things in life are the things that mean and make the most impact of everything. What Mark said earlier, just going out, man, and watching the sun come up. That's so simple. But yet, how many of us, when's the last time you did that?
I know.
You let nature wake you up. You listen and you used what you've been blessed with to be able to see and to hear and to feel and to experience all of these things. But yet we're in that rat race every day and we're letting us tear us down and we're hateful and we're grumpy and we're not ourselves and we can't love like we need to love. We can't be the person we need to be for our families. We can't do these kind of things. It's all because we've got too complicated. You know what I mean? We've got too complicated with thinking because we watch all this stuff. We see all these people who make just a total fake. I'm going to be honest about that. They're a total fake. They look like everything's perfect, and you got to have all this stuff. You got to have money. You got to have cars. You got to have men. You got to have women. You got to have all, and that's what it takes to be a great life. That's a bunch of baloney.
It is.
You know what I'm saying?
It is.
That's a bunch of garbage. It's the simple things that's going to make your life. It's the simple things that's going to make it good. It's the simple things that's going to calm you down. It's the simple things. Hugging your children, loving your spouse, working your job, doing those stuff. I feel like this is good right now.
That's what I'm saying.
Good stuff.
This is a deep one right here.
You know what I'm
man.
saying? But keep it simple.
It is.
All right? Keep it simple, man, because the more you complicate it, the more you're going to have to deal with. That's just a fact of the matter. And this thing that we call life, This thing that we deal with every day, whether you want to do it or not, you're going to get up and deal with life every day.
Yep.
If we could do some simple things to calm it down just a little bit, sign me up.
Why not?
Why not do it? You know what I'm saying? Are we any kind of professionals to be sitting here giving you
We
this?
here selling you no programs. You got to
This ain't $19.95. That's what I'm saying. That's not what it is. We're trying to help somebody today. We're trying to help you. We're trying to help us. We're trying to help this nonsensical place that we've all just got in, man, and it's complicated. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's complicated. But take a breath, step back, write it down, quit doing the stuff that's killing you and you don't like. Just be you, man. Don't be perfect. Go be you. You will be good enough. I can promise you 100% that. Give us some people, man.
Dean Spriggs said over here, and if it's not perfect, don't beat yourself up over it. Let it go. And Dewey Michael Howell said, kiss. Keep it simple, stupid.
I'm with you on this. I'm with you 100%. You got to do those things. If you have not, as of yet, entered to win these circus tickets, we're going to give you one last chance here today before we go. We're going to continue this talk next week because this is a good one, and we got a lot more good things on this list. We've held you for a long time already, but here's what we're going to do: give you a chance to win some circus tickets before we get off here live today. We're going to draw for these circus tickets at 1 o'clock today. All right, we're going to draw them at 1 o'clock today. That way we can put an end to this. So if you ain't signed up by 1 o'clock, if you catch us on the replay, you got till 1 o'clock today. Like this video, share this video, invite 5 of your friends to this video. When you do that, right, I did it in the comment box, all right? And then when you do that, you will be entered to win 4 circus tickets to the Corbella Shrine Circus, Knoxville, Tennessee, October the 22nd through the 24th. We've got 4. If you need more, let us know. We can sign you up for that. Anybody else, man, we got a shout out before we go today. Y'all, this has been great today.
Yeah, I'm going to say I appreciate your all's interaction, and we love it when we can all kind of come together like this right here and talk. So we'll be back here doing the same thing Friday. We're going to talk about the same topics, so to say. We're going to how to keep our life simple.
Keeping it simple.
Make sure you come back here and join us Friday. Monday morning we'll be here trying to get you pumped up, motivated to kick off the week. So that is, what's that show called?
I like it when we do this, Wake Up Wild. I like it when we do this show, and this ain't even a motivated one, but I leave this show, Talking to the Nation, every Friday feeling good about it. You know what I'm saying? And that's why we wanted to do this show.
Listen, we said when we started this, we go through this stuff together, man.
Sure, man.
We're all in this same life together. If you've got something that you can tell me that helps me in my life, I hope to goodness you share it with me.
Sure.
I'm going to that's what we're here trying to do.
Sure.
We're trying to give you little tidbits that can maybe, somehow, some things might pertain to your life. This might pertain to you. It might not. The next one might. So join us. We love to kind of get together, talk about these things. Let's try to help each other make it through this rat race of a life.
There's enough negative. There's enough haters. There's enough of these people out there. We bring in the positivity, man, and we're bringing it with you guys. We appreciate you. Have a great Friday. Have a wonderful weekend. Get out, enjoy it. Get a little bit of stress out of your life. We'll see you Monday morning for Wake Up Wild to get you motivated to chase your dreams, goals, and aspirations. Until then, you guys be safe, be blessed. Have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. We will see you bright and early Monday morning at 8 a.m. Later, y'all.